Hey everybody, welcome back to another Triple Hound video, and we're still making custom skins in Fortnite with a lot of regularity. In this video, I'm trying to make Invincible, the superhero from the cool new Amazon Prime show of that name, which is based on another really cool comic book series. And I found that Invincible was actually fairly difficult to make, and there's a lot of different ways that you could do it that would still look okay, I think. And this is what I settled on. You can certainly do it a different way, and if you have a suggestion for how to do it differently, please do leave that in the comments below. And if you have a recommendation for another custom skin, please do put that in the comments below too. We do look through those. We don't make all of them because sometimes we don't really find a way to make them, but we do enjoy seeing the recommendations. So to make this character Invincible, we used the Hunter skin. We gave him suit pattern dynamic, head style A, or hairstyle A, mask on, and belt on. And the character in the television program has sort of yellow on his shoulders and head, but his hair still showing, and some light blue highlights underneath the yellow, with black more or less everywhere else. However, I did find some versions of him that were primarily that light blue color with the black, and that kind of gave me cover to design the uniform the way I did. And I'll kind of say I tried it with more yellow in one of the either the primary or secondary spots on the uniform list here, and having more yellow just didn't quite look right. Here is what that same outfit looks like with yellow in that same spot. And even though the yellow on his shoulders is closer to the yellow that you have on the shoulders of the character on the television show, there's really too much yellow otherwise, and there's no blue. Even if you swap the belt out for blue and the eye mask for blue to try to get some blue in there, it doesn't quite have enough, in my opinion. So we went with sky blue as the primary suit color and plastic as a primary material, black for the secondary suit color, and spandex for the secondary material. And then to try to capture some of that yellow, we gave his accessories the color yellow. And by giving him the yellow eye mask, we do the best we can to replicate the yellow headgear that the character has on him while his hair is still showing. That's one of the toughest things to do in this game, is have a character who has a mask but also has hair showing. You see it in a lot of the female superheroes. X-23, for instance, we had to deal with that type of balance, and we're seeing it here again. He really should have yellow on more of his head and just sort of his hair showing, but this is what we could do, is by giving him the yellow eye mask. Eye effects off, but you do want to change his eye color to sky blue. The character has sort of big, like, bug-eyed goggle things. We obviously can't replicate that, but we gave him sky blue eyes, and that was as close as we could. No skin tint color. We did give him the hair tint color of black. I have seen versions of him online with brown hair, but I think the character that Amazon Prime is using right now has black hair, and we should just stick with that to try to maintain it. And again, to try to capture a little bit more yellow on his upper body, even though he doesn't have a logo to speak of like this, we wanted to put the Victory Laurels sticker on him to just get more yellow in his upper chest and torso region, which is where it would be otherwise. You could also use some of these other yellow things, like U-turn maybe. Actually, now that I'm seeing that, I might like that a little bit better. Super Ducky, Taco. These are just things that take that yellow color and put it up where he normally has yellow, even though it's a design difference. For his preset, I did not give him a back bling. He doesn't carry one, or he doesn't have a cape or anything in the show. For a harvesting tool, I gave him the Vanquisher. It's this great big thing. One of his powers is super strength, so it makes sense to give him something that would be hard to carry, something that's big and heavy. He is a 17-year-old when the show starts, just kind of learning how to use his powers. He doesn't have a flying surfboard or anything, but he can fly, and I just thought this was appropriate for the age. Give him you know, a board that helps him fly, because I can't just make him fly outright. Plasma Trail, Contrail, just matches the color. I don't really have anything special otherwise. Feel free to pick anything you want for his Contrail. Emotes, he has a lot of the same powers as like Superman and his dad, Omni-Man, in the show. So I gave him super speed, jump jets because he can fly, featherweight because he's super strong. Otherwise, you know, just sort of fighting action things like evasive maneuvers and flipping away and dragon stance. Stealth black for a wrap on everything, just because a big chunk of his outfit is black. You could get away with using undercurrent because there's some yellow and blue in this. And at the far end of it, it's light enough blue that you might be able to justify using undercurrent. That's another option that's not too bad. So that is how we made our Invincible skin from the Amazon Prime show Invincible and the comic book as well. We think he's kind of a cool character. I am going to drop my fella here into a game or two just to kind of show him moving around the map, and then we'll wrap things up. Yeah, I kind of dig the surfboard for him, I gotta say. I know he doesn't have a surfboard in the show, but I think it looks kind of cool. Thank you. Well, that's just a little bit of gameplay with our attempt at a custom-made Invincible skin from the Amazon Prime cartoon and comic book of that name. Thank you so much for watching. Please do check us out on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at TripleHound. And use code TripleHound in the Fortnite item shop or Epic Games Store. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.